Previously, new crits on the block.
You hear Philippa's voice continue to emit out of Grax's mouth. So, you've decided to truly go against me, Catan. Catan, as you start to pull your blade out, you start to see like fire spewing out from the stab wound. You see the body and his eyes starting to crackle and the flame starting to bubble under his skin as it is about to explode. Borel, you start to hear this like murmuring sound coming from the kind of flames that are still ignited from Grax's explosion. Borel, you just heard. One second.
I was hoping you would do a little.
Oh, yeah.
You said hit
remix.
it, Jake.
Remix.
Remix.
Bay Area.
Perfect. Got him off guard.
Fuck the Bay
Gotcha.
Area. It's all about.
Excuse
SoCal.
me?
It's all about SoCal now, bitches.
No, dude.
Yeah, how's it treating
how's
you?
that traffic treating you?
How's that train behind you?
Right,
Let's
right
say
now,
you're-
it's treating me
you're
real.
unemployed and you
There's
live
trains
in a-
the Bay
you live in a
Area.
train
What the fuck
track.
do you mean?
What?
I don't live
That-
in a train track.
It
Are you
was drive
sure?
by my house. Yeah, it sounds like you do.
Sometimes, yeah, it's pretty bad. But
Actually, I haven't
they
heard
don't
you
run as
today.
much on Saturday.
Yeah.
They don't run every hour like they do during the weekdays.
Oh boy.
But they will be coming by soon. Borel, you
Sounds like a threat.
Yeah, right. They're gonna,
Yeah.
like the train's gonna knock on the door.
excuse me, we will be here from the time.
Excuse me,
They
but
will be coming by soon.
Give me my money. Woot woot.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the train didn't
God.
go by while we were
Train sound.
touring the house, and I think that might have been on purpose. He told us it only goes from like 8.
So you were lied to.
Yeah, we were definitely lied to.
I would
But-
I would have checked the schedule.
Who the fuck would do that? I wouldn't do
I
that.
was under the impression that I didn't want to live in my shitty ass little tiny apartment anymore, and this place was way
mean,
nicer.
Aside
I-
from the train, it is though. Right?
Honestly,
you
I
get
don't
used
really-
to it.
I don't really notice the train anymore. I will take
Yeah.
that over having someone, some homeless person, walk up to my front door and take my shit off my.
That would not be
Christy,
great.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If,
Honestly, I kind of miss living near when we lived near Bart.
Yeah.
It was like that sound of the train
Yeah.
humming past. Like it was so soothing. Moving here, it was so quiet. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, now what am I going to hear?
well, like the chickens.
sounds.
You know, like when Josh was here
problem.
last weekend, he's like, "Dude, how do you deal
Oh.
with the roosters going off at 4 a.m?" Like, dude, I don't even notice it. Like at first,
yeah, it's just normal to
the
us.
first 2 weeks, it was like fucking obnoxious, but now it's like whatever.
Well, now that she has like 3 of them and they're all going off at the same time.
Still,
I will
Going
say,
off.
if we have the sliding
They
door
do.
open when we're watching TV or something like that, and the train goes by at 9 o'clock, and that dude just lays on the horn, that is very annoying.
Yeah,
But
but it's
most
so,
of the other
it's so
times-
short of a time though, and then
Yeah.
it's done.
Well, yeah, weekdays it's bad. Weekdays it's like every hour and a half they go by.
that's a real thing. When I moved out here in 06 and then I went back to Wisconsin to visit, that my hometown is so quiet I couldn't sleep. Like I,
Oh yeah, his
Could not
small
sleep.
ass town. It's
it's
unbearable
so
how quiet it
eerily
is.
quiet. It's not cool.
And
Not
every
cool,
house
guys.
creaks like so much.
Yeah.
So that's you hear every single step. It's terrible.
Well, Borel, what
fuck you,
you do
Wisconsin.
here
Oh,
is
right.
from,
Back to-
calling
back
out.
to-
Oh, right.
Good,
Yeah.
good segue. Good segue.
Right. I got a few. How do you respond to Fuma calling out?
It's like, well, you don't sound very good.
So do we hear Fuma or do we just hear Borel
Half of
respond?
him. Yeah.
Well, do I respond like telepathically or do I
No,
actually
you-
like talk?
You're talking because he's not pulling you into, usually like he would pull you into like a different plane. He is out. You guys would hear mumbling kind of from the area of the flames, but you wouldn't hear what he's saying. But you would obviously hear Brian responding and like looking at the fire.
Okay, so yeah, I do the thing where I like look at them and go like, I'm on a call, blah, blah, blah. They keep talking,
What?
Oh, I think he's doing a thing.
With who?
Yeah, with
Everyone we've met, we've killed.
And I
Is it-
motion at them. Shush. I'm on a call.
All right, okay.
Okay. Give him space.
All right.
Borel.
In the meantime, can I have like some good berries or something? Or anybody have anything?
No.
No, and just plain straight up. No, my good berries.
Okay.
Fuma calls out again.
Borel. I will not be on this plane for much longer. Your compatriot, Philippa, is draining me of my essence.
Is that as hot as it sounds, or yeah? Damn it!
Ew.
Like
Tink.
Nice.
wait, can I be next, or
If you want to, you can be, but trust me, it does not feel as good as you think.
oh well, I hope so. Maybe I'm into that kind of thing. Anyway, so
Ew.
how much time do I have?
Not much. But I can do one last thing for you and your group. Before she fully takes all of my powers, I can disperse it amongst the rest of you.
Okay. What do I need to do?
With Glace being gone, and me soon to be departed from this world, there will be an imbalance. Without people to hold our mantles, this world will crumble. You will have to take my place.
I understand.
When all this is over, you will have to become the new Titan of the Flames. How you go about handling that is up to you. If you want to continue the ways of old and do what me and Glaze were doing for centuries, for millennia, you can do that. If you wish to start a new cycle of life and rebirth, or if you wish to choose to not, and let the life forms on this planet continue to grow and build and inevitably consume themselves, that will be on you.
What are you saying? Are you saying that if I don't... Wait. If you or if I don't intervene, life ceases to be? Like it consumes itself?
I am saying that the people of this world, they will eventually continue to build and grow until they start to destroy the planet itself.
How would they destroy the planet?
They will continue to need more and more space. They will consume more and more resources until there is nothing left to take. But that is your choice to make, Borel. But you will have to find someone to lead beside you. Someone will have to take Glace's place as well. How you all go about that is up to you. But They will have to be someone in tune with their powers.
Okay, well, the one person that is in tune with Glace's powers is currently trying to steal yours, so...
There's more. There's one standing beside you. There's also one that chose to sacrifice her powers. But she is still attuned to them.
Nah, Katana will do it.
What?
I motion. I'll explain later.
You will cease to be mortals, though. You will elevate yourselves past the gods into a realm only known by the Titans and other creators of the universe. You will not know pleasure, love, sadness. Those will be fleeting, as will time. Know that this is not just a simple choice, but it is the only choice that you can take if you wish to defeat Philippa. Because as it stands now, you all are walking into a death sentence.
I don't think I have a choice. I understand. I'll make him understand too.
Good. I am glad that I toiled with fate, and you were all the ones that came about of that. It was the right choice. I grew tired.
Well, if you could do one other thing for me, is just hang on as long as possible for us to get up there.
I'm sorry, Borel, but once I give you the rest of my essence, I will spread it amongst your party. I will give you enough of power to where you can at least attempt to defeat her. I will give you a fighting chance, but that is all I have left in me. And once I do that, there will be no more Titans on this plane. We will cease to exist.
It's been real.
Yes, as you mortals say, it has been real.
Oh my god.
Good luck, Borel.
Thank you. Thank you, Fuma, for everything.
And as you say that, the fire starts to grow and kind of like explode out from the point of which you were talking to him at. And as it does, how do the rest of you react to, you kind of just see this fire like starting to grow up and then like explode out, not in like a forceful explosion, more as like the fires just start to spread wider, but like thinner and spread and like start to grow towards you all. How do the rest of the party, how do you guys react to this?
No, 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 no. And Leaf is just backing up as best she can. No more fire, please.
I walk up to Leaf and I just hold on to her like, it's okay.
No.
It's okay. No, it's fine.
Catan attempts to make a dexterity saving throw. So he doesn't get away from it.
What'd you roll?
A 9.
You trip and fall over one of the dead corpses.
Damn it, Gerald!
As this fire starts to pass, actually, and Awen, how about yourself?
Yeah, I think Awen just is kind of looking around like, oh, cool. Like unfazed by any of this.
This fire starts to bathe over you as you start to feel this like heat, not only on the like outside of your body, but inside, as you feel warm in the sense of like you feel like you're got a blanket wrapped around you on a cold night. You feel comfortable and safe as this fire passes through you. And for that, you can take your short rest using all your hit dice if you would like. And then you can take half of your spells slots. I don't care what, like, and that just means like literally that half of your spell slots get renewed. So if you want to use that all on your higher level spell slots, that's fine. If you only have lower level spell slots to fix, that's fine. So just however many spell slots you have, you get half of those back. So like if you have 20 spell slots, you get 10 back.
Borel, what the hell just happened?
All right. I kind of look around at everybody. I say, "Is everybody okay?"
No.
Actually, I feel pretty good.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Yes. Somehow that helped.
Okay. Good. So what just happened was that Fuma used what energy he had left to help us. So Philippa didn't get all of him. He gave some of it back to us.
Wait, wasn't he a bad guy?
Well, they're gods, right? So it's
Titans.
they're titans. So it's kind of depending on their mood and what's going on. You know, it can be interpreted as bad or good. But yeah, he wasn't.
I'm a paladin. I only go with bad and good. I'm not entirely. It's very black and white for me.
Right, but you just got healed. So how do you explain that?
Well, Catan breaks his oath, unable to quantify
Does not
what that
does not
means.
compute.
Yeah. So he's gone?
He's gone. And
Well, then we did it. We needed to kill all the Titans.
well, we still have to deal with Philippa.
Yeah, I still
And-
don't know quite what she's quantified as.
There was a catch, Catan.
Why did you say my name?
Well, with the Titans being gone, it leaves a bit of a vacuum that needs to be filled.
No, they told us that they don't want. That's the whole point. They're leaving, and because the same thing with what I was told, the gods are leaving. Once we complete all this, the gods are gone, the Titans are gone, and there's nobody to rule the people. That's the plan. That was the point.
Yeah,
Everything's going to be complete fucking chaos, but, you know,
and the world in that chaos consumes itself. I mean, I don't know. I can't see everything right now. But when this is all said and done, I am going to be taking Fuma's place.
what? No.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Then we have to no, because then we have to kill you. You're the one person in this party
No, no,
I
no.
actually don't
It's
want to
all
kill.
about, it's all about
What?
choice.
What do you mean it's all about choice?
I choose to help the world continue as it is.
The whole point is we don't want the things to continue how they are.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, I mean, as in, I help life continue on its natural course, not with Titan interference. He left me a choice.
But Borel, you'd be a Titan. You'd be corrupt like they would be.
Not if I choose not to be. Which is to say that I think I would I would cease to be. But that was the deal.
You can't do that. He can't do that. Guys, you have to say no.
It's too late. That was the deal.
Well, but Paul, I mean, the Titans themselves, they said that every time, you know, that they exist forever, they watch cities grow and die and civilizations be built and die and people destroy everything, and then they eventually get tired of it, and then they go all crazy and try to burn everything down, which is the whole reason we're getting rid of them. So the same thing's just going to happen to you. Nothing changes.
I figure that's an issue for millennia down the road. Because right now, I choose life, and maybe that does, but it was the best choice at the time and the time we have right now. It's either that or everything is dead, and maybe we are just always doomed to make these choices. Another generation, another party, another group of people, another individual, down to individual choices. We're just always doomed to make and repeat this loop. But then so be it. Life will continue for now. Maybe in another millennia, another group of people will be here making this same choice. But at least life still goes on. And whoever I am at that time, and I give that person that choice, they choose life to go on. And there will be people like us that will make that choice for life to go on. And that's the people we choose. And that's just the way it is. And you, Catan, I need you to be by my side. Because you are imbued with these ice powers. Same as Glace.
Sorry, I was getting ready to shoot you down and tell you I'm taken. But now you've just dropped a completely new thing in my lap. I'm sorry, what?
If we want the world to live the way we want it to live, at least in, I don't really know how to say this. Let's just say for the next 1,000 years, 100,000 years, we want it to live as we are trying to make it live. We need to take the places of Fuma and Glace.
Borel, I'm not as smart as you or as wise as Leaf.
Okay.
Or whatever Awen is.
It's either you or it's Emmy. Because she gave up her powers, but she's still marked. So if you don't do it, it'll be her. And I think I knew what you'd say to that. And I'm here to answer any questions you have, but
Okay, then what do you think I would say?
I think you'd say that you will take on that responsibility because that's who you are and that's who I am. I mean, we've been together so many years, and I think I understand you and the choices you make for the better of humanity and right and wrong. As complicated as it is, this isn't a black and white decision. I understand that, but you and I are the only ones that can take this on. And you take all the time you need to square this in your head. And I'm sorry I'm saying it with such conviction. Because this was probably something I should have, eased you into a little bit. But here we are talking about it.
Well, we don't exactly have time to
That as well.
beat around the bush. Also, there's no bushes left. They all caught on fire.
Well, I mean,
sorry, Leaf.
Awen did find some shade somewhere. I don't know where he found shade, but he found it.
I was lying about that.
I fucking knew it.
I just wanted you guys to feel, I don't know, jealous or something, I guess, and hurry up or whatever. But I didn't find any shade. I wasn't even lying down. I was just standing there.
In the direct sunlight.
Yes.
You piece of shit. You lying piece of shit. No, listen, Borel.
Well, you don't have to worry about it for too much longer when you ascend to godhood, I guess, and go away.
No, we're not going to let this happen. You guys can't do this.
I'm not even concerned about the loss of our existence. I'm concerned about continuing the cycle. Borel, it's the same thing. We're trying to break this, not recreate it.
Okay. And I didn't I don't even fully understand it, but I think I understand people and I understand because we are of these people, that things, they burn and they regrow. And the way that it was explained to me through Fuma is that if we don't do this, it burns and never grows back. That because we and the Titans exist, we control how it burns and how it grows. So we can make those choices.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt. Welcome to this week's Middle Break. Ooh, 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 Just want to give you some of that razzmatazz before we kick off into the Middle Break, and y'all know what it's all about. Helping our podcast grow. What are those things you can do that can help us achieve that growth? Let me rattle them off here really quick for you. The first thing, as always, subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast wherever you get our podcast from. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, there we are. Go to that podcatcher, hit the subscribe button, leave us a 5-star review, and write a little synopsis about why you like us so other people who come across the podcast might think that they would be interested in listening too. Also, make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits and on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We are always posting content to those sites. The best way you can help us grow there is share the content to your own platforms. Put them on your stories, put them on your feeds, tag other people you think might be interested. We're only growing through word of mouth right now. So doing those small things, I promise you, really help us and go a long way. One of the ways we like to give back to our community for helping us is we have our own Discord. It is a Discord for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. Of course, you can come in there, talk to cast members, talk to other fans, talk about the show. But there are other places too if you just want to come in and relax. It is a safe, inclusive space for everybody that we have cultivated over the last few years. And we love the community we have built. Y'all are just the best. And if you're not part of that community, what the heck are you waiting for? And now I know a lot of you might be thinking, well, Matt, I want to help you do all the things, but how do I get to all the places that you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block will get you to all the places that I mentioned and some places that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. Thank you so much for listening thus far. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. So let's get you back into this one. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next week. And until then, be safe out there. Be excellent to each other. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Leaf's gonna start crying.
Oh, good. Look what you did.
Right on cue.
No, he's
Leaf,
right.
What?
He's right, Catan. You said a cycle, like it's a bad thing, but that's nature. That's the way the world should be. Even if we don't like it, you have to have death to have birth. I don't want it to be you guys.
What if it's in me?
That's fine.
Okay. Leaf, it's not about me not wanting to exist or Borel not wanting to exist. I'm a human. My life is over in a blink of an eye, frankly. Hell, I'm surprised that I haven't died already. In fact, I think I have. I did go to hell.
For a bit. Hell.
Yes, you did.
We all went to hell for a bit. I think we've died. That's not my concern. My concern is that this concept that we need to exist as some controlling factor, as long as something as infallible as an ego is involved in this cycle, it will forever be corrupt. There must be some way that we can do this without we being involved. This ability, these innate capabilities that we've been granted via the Titans, surely there's some way to discharge them into this plane in a way that is more a natural organic cycle, something that's not influenced by our decisions.
Okay.
Because as egotistical as I am to say that I would never do anything malicious or harmful with these abilities is a lie.
Yes.
Eventually, we are all corrupted.
Power corrupts. I know.
I think that's the point.
Right.
I think that these gods and titans and everybody who makes decisions and choices and follows their own needs, it's part of it. I think it's delusion to think that you have a choice. The choice is you get power, you destroy. That's what everything does. A fire doesn't know it's burning. It just does what it's supposed to do. That's what you become when you become a titan. You just become that element and you keep being it stronger and harder until you die or something else destroys you. That's nature.
And if if the Titans are not around, the world consumes itself.
Maybe it needs to in order for something different to be born. We're making the assumption that this existence is the right one.
So you want to obliterate the world?
Well, I don't know what exactly would come from it or what that it entails exactly. When he says that it burns itself, I mean completely and entirely? Well, then yes, of course, I can't let that happen. But maybe these are the birthing pains of whatever comes next.
You think it's up to us to decide to break that?
Or it's up to us to continue it. One way or another, we're making a decision. The lack of action is just as much an action. I just want to ensure that whatever we decide to do, it's ultimately for the best.
It sounds like it's up to you and Borel, and the rest of us, I kind of look at Awen, are just left with whatever you leave us. What are you going to leave us with?
I guess I'm just speaking for myself. We're going to leave you with life. With the world as we have talked about, as in people live. So, I mean, and, we will control corruption and power and life in certain ways, yes, but I don't know what the future holds entirely.
I just think we should see if maybe someone else can do this instead of you.
I think no matter who we give this responsibility to, the outcome is essentially the same.
We killed the only other person that can do this. For me, for my part. For the power of fire.
He didn't exactly give us much choice.
Guys, our journey's almost at an end here. And I only ever went on this journey to help and do right. And I think this is the way. This is the way to make things right. Is it perfect? No. But this is the best choice we have. This gives life the best odds of continuing. So this is what I'm going to choose.
There has to be another way. There has to be. Awen, talk sense into them. Tell them not to, they can dodge this somehow, right? There's you have God powers. You can.
What do you want me to say?
Tell them not to do this, not to sacrifice themselves.
Don't do this. Don't sacrifice yourselves.
Thank you. See? 2 versus 2. We didn't need a tiebreaker.
I mean, I think look, they can make whatever choices they want. I can't stop them. If that is what they feel they must do for their destiny, then so be it. I'm just glad it's not me, if I'm being honest with you.
Stop it. It's
I'm
not
just
funny.
what? I'm not saying it's funny. It's more of a nervous, like, oh, phew, laugh. Like, I'm glad I don't have to sacrifice myself to become that's the last thing I want to do.
You wouldn't have to deal with your relationship anymore with
Yeah, but then I'd be responsible for like everything.
That's my point.
It's too much.
Why didn't our Titans ask us to do the same? Why only you two having to do this? Why didn't we have to take up the space that ours left?
Because the original Titans were Glace and Fuma, and from them birthed everything.
Oh.
The ice and fire dichotomy seems to be the thing that keeps things spinning. Why, I don't know. If I took up the powers, I probably would understand. And then I would probably do something terrible with them 300,000 years from now.
Or yeah, maybe. Or maybe not. Or maybe it wouldn't be terrible. You know? Because you knew that what you're doing lets life continue.
Jake, I have a question. Do I get stat increases from this?
Definitely get stat increases when you become an all-knowing
well,
Titan.
then I'm totally okay with this decision.
Why are we
How else will I
talking? Let's get
possibly
going.
become Maximus non-minimus?
just know that
Where do I
in
sign?
a few millennia, your stats will slowly start to decrease potentially, and you will birth Titans Titan champions that can kill you.
Cool. Yeah. Again, repeating cycles.
Potentially.
That's
You
just
don't know, though.
parenthood. That's fine. We got that already.
Jake has discovered Freudism.
I'm not 40.
I'm not 40.
No, Freudism.
Freudism. Oh, I think you said 40ism.
The idea
I
that
thought you said 40ism too.
It did sound like
Freud.
40ism.
And I was
Freud
like, oh
is-
yeah, I'm also feeling kind of 40ism,
Like the-
and I don't like it.
No, Freud.
I'm
Okay, so like the
feeling
original, like behavioral psychiatrist who essentially like he had some pretty wacky concepts that he was like all boys that are born want to grow up and kill their fathers so they can marry their mothers and just other strange things.
Totally.
But it's a lot of
He was
that
just
like
a freak, and he was trying to make everybody else be a freak too. He was like,
Yeah,
this is
he
totally
was.
what everybody feels, right?
Yeah.
You all want to
Kinda.
fuck your mom a little bit, huh?
no, honestly, kinda like everyone was like, yeah, right. Wait, what? And then like
Wait,
as
are you
time
sure?
went on, other behavioral psychiatrists came about that were like, he was
No.
kind of on the right page, except for all the weird wanting to bang your mom stuff. Let's go ahead and tweak his ideas a little bit. And so there are other people
wanna
who came
know.
about, like Eric Arison and stuff, who were like, how about this? That is clearly more accurate.
I think here's a good question we should all consider. How hot do you think his mom was? Because if he
Oh,
did,
yeah,
that was a
that's
lot of
true.
effort put in. His mom must
All
have
right.
been fucking a smoke show. Like,
I gotta Google Sigmund Freud's mother.
Or how lonely was he? Because if she was the only person that gave him attention,
maybe, but man,
Uh,
she's got to be a looker. If you're going to go through
Yeah.
all that effort, so many books
Ben,
publishes.
There's no way that you
There's
can
a
find
picture
a
of
picture
her.
Freud's mom.
There
Not
she
a
is.
chance.
Got her. Boom. Amelia Freud
And
has a picture right
And?
here. Ooh, you know what?
oh,
post it
Oh?
in
Hold
the
on.
Discord.
Amelia,
Not for anyone
Put
else
it-
though. Post it in our
was the
own.
mother of Sigmund Freud.
pop it in the Discord. Let's see.
I gotta find. This one's bad.
Oh,
Well, she's old in this
no,
one.
these are bad.
These are old photos.
Did
Hold
you
on.
did you look it up too?
Yeah. So far,
Wait,
What's
what's
her
her name
name?
again?
Amelia Freud.
Amelia Freud. Ooh, yeah, that one's not good.
No.
Hold on. It gotta be some younger ones. Hold on. Let me type in
there's a
young.
couple.
Let me type in young Amelia Freud.
Weird. This is getting weird.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when you deal with.
Ready, Jake? Freud.
Oh,
Is it an A or an E for Amelia?
there's also Amelia.
where? There's three of them.
Fjord Facebook
Like the
profiles.
start of it. Oh, is this her?
Well, I'm trying to
Yeah,
find
I'm
a. Ooh,
not-
that's a bad one. Hold on. Ooh, wait, this one's pretty good.
So far they've all been bad ones. It sounds.
Oh wait,
like.
this is from the IMDb. Okay, never mind. I was like, this one, she's hot. That's because she's an actress.
Yeah, because it's a professional
I
actress.
was gonna say, my eyes darted over to her too, and I was like, oh wait,
the one from Freud, 1962, IMDb.
Freud's two mothers.
Wait, 2 mothers.
Oh, see,
Ooh, now
okay,
it's getting
hold
real
on.
hot.
Now we're
Hold on a
getting.
second.
I
Now
think he's
we're
gonna
getting
post this- I don't think
somewhere.
I'm spelling his name right at all, or her name. Is it Amelia with an A?
Yes.
Amalia. God, I need my glasses. Yeah, she's not very attractive.
Well, I mean,
but
of
at
the
the
time,
time-
you got
It
to
was-
think about at the time,
At the time.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like that bustle, man.
Even factoring that.
She was born in 1835, so I mean,
Like if you see pictures of like what they think Cleopatra looked like, you're like, all right,
there.
I don't know about that. Helen of Troy, you're like, okay, she was mid. She's like a
Well-
7.
She lost 1,000 ships.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well,
I mean,
anyway,
back in
the point
day, you know?
is,
She's not that
That-
hot.
well, I was
He's
going to
a-
initially
he's
go
a
back to
freak.
the whole thing with like Jake talking about like your own offspring trying to kill you. It's very Freudian. Borel, I am not completely dismissing the idea. It's on the table. I simply cannot, with conviction, say that it is the right course of action, and I reserve my judgment as we proceed. However, the only option is for us to proceed, and that is the only way we will make our choices clear. And so,
I agree 100%. And I understand.
I did not get to have a little powwow with your Titan god there, so perhaps you have more insight than I do into the situation. I promise you that I will remain open-minded to it, but understand that I will not simply follow a path that I do not feel is best.
And I
We
wouldn't
might not have
expect
a
anything.
choice.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you. And that's precisely why. I think you would be no perfect one to take up the mantle. But again,
I am pretty perfect.
yes. Yes. I'm just going to gas you up until you say yes.
Yes.
I don't agree with this. Just want that noted. And I'm going to try to find a way to make it not happen.
Leaf, I'm somewhat on your side. I really don't feel as though this is inherently the best idea. I just have not been presented with any other options other than apparently everything dies if I don't. But I feel as though there must be some other alternative.
I know at least one alternative, and I'm going to find another one.
That's the same issue, though. It's just, if anything, it's just the same outcome. So
No.
that's what I'm trying to avoid is a person's ego involved. I feel as though something from a natural standpoint, as I point and glance to Leaf, if we could find some way to simply just have something more organic continue the cycle without us involved, that would be best. And then the human component, the elven component, the people who live on this planet would simply have to learn to coexist with it without the influence of titans and gods, but rather of just the natural order of things. That seems far better outcome, but I have no idea how to make that happen. So actually, I not only want, but I need you to be involved in these decisions, because I hope that perhaps you can find an alternative.
Yes, as I said, I have one, and I will find the other.
And Awen, I count on you to not get involved.
You can count on me, Chief.
Yep. Unless, of course, you feel as though there's something that you could do to help the situation.
Nothing off the top of my head.
Do you have anything to help the situation?
I will go back home and consult with my elven elders. Perhaps they know something in the infinite wisdom. Does that make you feel better?
Well, you can't leave. We need you.
I don't mean this moment, but like, you want me to come up with a solution now to this problem? That's not going to happen.
As he says this, a giant lightning bolt hits the top of the mountain behind us and giant boulders fall off of it. I just feel like maybe time is of the essence. We might not have the opportunity to, powwow with our ancient elders.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that right now.
Okay. I suppose we should continue on. Whatever answers that are available will lay before us.
I go up to Leaf and just give her a hug.
What's that for?
It's going to be okay.
Oh, it may not be.
No, it will be.
I'm going to figure this out somehow. Between you and me, Emmy's got to go. So she's definitely going to be one of them.
It's not really between you and him. Everybody knows this.
I think that's the joke.
Yeah. She looks over and winks at everyone.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I see this wink.
Well, hold on. I can't speak for Leaf this time.
I do wink because I want you to see it.
Absolutely. And I rolled a natural 20. There we go.
Hey,
Of course you did.
Wish I could have been for anything else.
Anything else.
Literally any of them.
Wait, don't we have the spell Wish? Can't we just wish all of this away?
Yeah, we can.
But what's the fun in that?
That'd be super narratively satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
this
wish
game to be
everything
over.
was okay.
Everyone's gone. The planet's gone.
Yep.
Everything's
And everything's
perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's the classic bad guy problem. I'm just going to destroy everything, and then there's nothing left to fight over.
Mhm.
Very well. Let us be off. I begin walking in a random direction that very well might not be where we need to go.
It's a peak of a volcano that's exploding. I hope you can walk in the right direction. You all
Up. Right, up. Sorry.
Yes, you all steel yourself for the coming battle as you start to make your way towards the top of Mount Hooten. Now, you see the mountain exploding lava out the top, ash filling the sky, the ground slowly starting to freeze over around you as you hear a maniacal laugh echoing off the top of Mount Hooten now. What lies ahead, you're not too sure, but you know that whatever comes, we'll take it on together.